Hey everyone, Scotty with Forever Armed. Today I'm going to go over the contents and process of installing a Damage Industries AK Modular Forearm Assembly MKIII. What that basically is a rail system that will replace the standard polymer forend that comes with this rifle. So first of all, we'll take a look at the contents and then we will go through the installation. Okay, so let's take a look at the contents of this package here. Open it up. Here we've got some instructions. Here are the two side rails that come with it. And here's the top rail and a gas tube. And then here we've got the lower rail assembly and some screws and some Loctite in here. So that's pretty much the contents of the package. Alright, so before we get started here, we're going to unload this rifle by removing the magazine, taking it off safe, and removing the roundness in the chamber. Then we're going to inspect the chamber for an empty chamber. Okay, now we're ready to proceed on to step one. Okay, for step one we're going to do a complete field strip. On my rifle I need to remove the flash suppressor to get the cleaning rod out, so we're going to go ahead and do that first. And then the cleaning rod. Next thing we're going to remove is the receiver cover. Then the guide and spring. And then the bolt support and bolts, and that's going to be it for step one. Okay, now for step two of these instructions, we're going to go ahead and move the gas tube lock lever to the upright release position. It's going to be right here. You might be able to do it by hand. On mine I need to use a pliers. Go ahead and move this to the upright position. About there. Now we're going to go ahead and remove the gas tube and upper forend assembly. Just like that. Now we've got a forend retaining collar lock lever that needs to be moved to the upright positions. That's right here. You might need a tool to do it. I can do it by hand on mine. Now we should be able to just slide this forward and remove the lower forend assembly. And that's going to be it for step two. Okay, for step three we're going to go ahead and install the lower rail forend. This end goes inside the receiver. And you're going to slide this collar forward and lock it down with the lever. That's it for step three. Now for step four we're going to go ahead and install the top rail and gas tube. Just like that. Go ahead and lock this lever back down. And that's it for step four. Okay, now on step five we're going to go ahead and install these fasteners. We're going to use some blue Loctite. Blue Loctite keeps the screws in, prevents them from accidental removal, but can be removed with a tool. Now we're only going to put these in part way. I'm not going to tighten them down quite yet. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to push the lower fore end toward the receiver while pulling the top part of the fore end or gas tube toward the gas chamber while we're tightening these down. You don't want to use over excessive force on tightening these down. Now on your AR you may see this wobble a little bit still. That's where these side adjustments come in. And just remove those. Once again, put a little bit of blue Loctite on. And on that side. Now on these, you're going to just make sure that your rail is centered, and you're just going to snug these up. You're not going to tighten them very much, just snug them up on both sides until they just start to touch the receiver. That's all you need to do. And when you're done, you should feel no wobble at all. It should be nice and tight all around. Okay, and that completes step 5. Okay, and now for step 6, we're going to go ahead and reassemble the rifle in the reverse order. Now, one thing to mention about the cleaning rod, it may not slide in as easily. It may get hung up in here. So one thing you may need to do is you might need to use a tool and push the cleaning rod down. Just use anything, a knife or an Allen wrench, whatever, and push that rod down so that it doesn't get hung up and slides all the way through. And that's going to be it for step 6. Now at this point, you've got your side rails. You can mount them anywhere along these 4 holes here, 4 holes here, and of course on the other side as well. You've got 4 holes and 4 holes to mount these in any positions that you want on either side. So that's pretty much the installation. Alright, so there you have it, the installation of the Damage Industries aka Modular Forearm Assembly MK3. Please like and share this video, and please subscribe to my channel. Once again, this is Scott with Forever Armed, reminding you to be ready for the moment. You must train for the moment.